Hey y'all, Taylor Lauren here. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and check out all of my other videos. Today is going to be more pregnancy content for you all, and we're going to be talking about how to have a healthy and chill pregnancy. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So I like to think that my pregnancy was very chill, very healthy, very happy. I still am very chill, very healthy, very happy in postpartum. So I just wanted to give you some tips that I did that will hopefully help you to have a healthy and chill pregnancy because it's 9 months and it's a long time, and it's important that you're relaxed and healthy. So let's get into my tips. Right, so as always, I have my handy dandy list here. And the first tip that I have for you is prepare for pregnancy mentally and physically before trying. I feel like being pregnant and giving birth to a child is such a unique experience for every woman. So you want to be as prepared as possible for that experience. Like, read books, look into getting a midwife or a doula. Prepare mentally, like visualize yourself pregnant. Prepare physically, like try to be as active as you can before you even try to get pregnant. It's best to prepare for things and to create space in your life for things that you want to come to you. So prepare to be pregnant, visualize being pregnant, come up with some positive mantras that can, give you a good attitude and a good perspective about being pregnant. There's nothing worse than finding out something and not being prepared for it. And of course, 9 months is a long time to prepare. But if you can prepare beforehand, if you can start beforehand, why not? So prepare mentally and physically before, trying to conceive. And number 2 is have good support, whether that's a spouse or family members or best friends. Like, obviously, like, single moms are a thing, single parents are a thing, and you can do it by yourself, but there's nothing like having support. And now that I've had that, I don't think that my pregnancy would have gone as smooth and as peaceful as it was if I did not have the support of my husband and my friends and my family. So it's possible to do it on your own. Absolutely, women do it every day, but no one is turning down help or additional support either. So I would just say make sure that you have a good support system in place, because you will need it during your pregnancy, during your labor, during your delivery, during postpartum care, as your child grows. Like, it truly does take a village to raise a child, and that village starts at conception, to be honest, when you're pregnant. So that's that one. And number 3, y'all, is truly put yourself first, because you're growing life now, and that's a big deal. And there will be times where you have to say no, and you have to put yourself first, because it's not just you're thinking about your unborn child, and you really have to put yourself first so that you can put your child first. When I was pregnant, I quit a job that I had for 10 years because it was in childcare, and I knew that it was going to be difficult for me to take care of my kid and other people's kids. So although I loved being a nanny and I loved the family that I was working for, it was just time, and it was time for me to put my child before other people's kids, essentially. So don't be afraid to make those sacrifices, and to really put yourself first, and to really challenge yourself to step out on faith in that way, so that you can be healthy and happy during your pregnancy, so you won't be resentful towards things or people or situations that are around you or that you're in. And number 4 is stay positive and intentional. Um, be very intentional about bringing your child into the world. Speak to them, make plans for them, call them by their name if you know already know the gender. Start nesting. Set up a place for them in your home. Like visualize your child in your home. Just being positive and being intentional about bringing a child into the world. I think that really helped me to have a chill and a healthy and happy pregnancy because it gave me something to look forward to, and I wasn't nesting at the last minute or scrambling at the last minute to get baby things because I had been, implementing those things, and making space for my daughter and being intentional about her existence, very early on in my pregnancy. And number 5 is stay as active as you possibly can. Y'all, labor is a workout. It requires stamina. And even though I, was walking every day and stretching and trying to be active and do this and that, it still took so much out of me. So try to stay as active as you possibly can, whether it's stretching, whether it's yoga, whether it's just walking. Do what you can because you will need that endurance and you will need that stamina for labor, and it will help you be healthy and happy, and at peace because you've already been moving your body, and it'll be less shock and less recovery time that you need. Number 6 is educate yourself. Educate yourself. I think parenting is one of those things that people kind of take lightly because it's so universal, and it's like that one thing where there are a gazillion ways to do it, right? But if you can, again, read a book beforehand. If you don't know how to change a diaper, learn how to change a diaper before your kid gets here. If you never held a baby, hold a baby before your kid gets here. Just educate yourself and be proactive, because it will really help your mental, and it'll help you emotionally. You won't feel so much so like a fish out of water if you have very little experience with kids. Take birthing classes, all those good things. Like, be educated. Don't just be pregnant and wait. Like, be pregnant and use your pregnancy to be an educated and informed parent, um, and a confident parent, and a chill and happy and healthy parent. Okay. And number 7 is focus on implementing and not eliminating. I think a lot of people look at having a kid as you won't be able to do this anymore. And in some cases that's true. But I think a greater and more powerful and healthier way to look at that is don't think about what you're losing. Just think about what's coming to you and what you have to implement. So it's not necessarily that, even, okay, you will lose sleep. That's true. But don't think about it so negatively as like I'm losing sleep. But think about it as, I may be losing sleep, but I'm feeding my baby or I'm nourishing my baby. Don't think about what you're eliminating and what you're losing. Think about what you're implementing and what's coming to you, and what's growing and blossoming because of the sacrifices that you're making in your pregnancy and to become a parent. So, yeah, y'all, that's all my tips. I hope they were helpful. I hope they gave you some perspective. And I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe and engage with me in the comments down below. And I will see y'all in the next video.